Just close your eyes, please, for a minute. Please chant Om 3 times. We shall start with that. So, this camp being on the occasion of Guru Purnima, almost all over the world that word Guru is very well known. What exactly that word Guru means? Simple meaning of Guru is, just listen to it like there's a story, and that is the simple and beautiful part of it. Simple meaning of Guru is Gukaro Andhakara Rukaro tan Nivartakaha Andhakara Nivartakatvat Guru iti avidhiyate. The two letters, Gu, Ru. The Gu, that word stands for Andhakara. Gukaro Andhakaro vai. The Gu stands for the Andhakara, the darkness, call it ignorance. And Rukaro tan Nivartakaha. By the Ru, what it stands for is he who dispels that darkness. Andhakara Nivartakatvat, the person who dispels the darkness, known as the darkness of ignorance, he is known as the Guru. This is the simple thing. Now, what is this ignorance that the Guru dispels? Okay? Simple thing. What is that ignorance that the Guru dispels? Ignorance, ajnana, avidya, is simple meaning. Please see that. Two types of ignorance. One type of ignorance is ignorance about the world, the creation, including our body. That ignorance is never ending. Another ignorance is, which is not known to many people, not many are aware of because it doesn't even exist in many traditions, ignorance of the self. Ignorance about one's own self, knowing about one's own self. Two types of ignorance, okay? Ignorance about the whole universe, including your body, physical body, material universe, material body, physical universe, physical body. Ignorance. Then, from that also comes, while knowing about your body, you know about your thoughts also. So ignorance about the thought, we shall see that. So if you want to enlist at what all things in this world we do not know, it will be never ending, right? Space, one is enough, space. Only one thing. Air, different types of oxygen, this and that and all that. We don't know that, but that's how ignorance about that. Fire, water, earth. Then animals. How many varieties? Trees, how many varieties? fish, aquatic animals, how many varieties? Sounds, how many varieties? Touches, how many varieties? Tastes, how many varieties? Smells, how many varieties? Sights. Please think of it. Just like a baby, sit down and watch out. Can anybody ever in life, human individual, shall be able to know all the sounds, all the touches, all the tastes, all the sights, all the smells? Can you see your village, your country, continent itself is too much? The whole world, solar system, galaxies, Milky Way, universe, shall you ever know? You'll remain ignorant. Anyway, then comes your own thoughts. How many different thoughts? Okay, your thoughts you may know. What about others' thoughts? You'll never ever know. That means what? In a relative world, the knowledge is, ignorance is endless, knowledge also is endless. You can never find out. Think. Okay, since we are ignorant of this universe, please see that. We call him as a teacher or her as a teacher, father and mother. That's the first guru is mother. Mata, Pita. First guru is mother. That is why in this tradition, mother is held in such high esteem. Just not enough to know about yourself, the Brahma Vidya and all that, but also must learn what we call as the aesthetics, societies, values, culture, traditions. It all must be known. Mother is held in a high esteem, because she is the one who carries us for all the months together. What a headache you kick and she cannot sleep. Born from the day one, you are with the mother continuously. Okay. So the mother inevitably introduces child to different things. Listen. They gave you a name. Because without your name, you are not known. Who is he? I don't know. Think of it. Who is, suppose a person comes, stranger, first time comes. Everybody, who is he? I don't know. You are seeing him, how can you don't know? What you mean is you don't know his name. Are you getting that point? You are seeing him. You know, it's very, very simple and subtle. Really, I want to make it like a story, please. And from that, everything is there, beautiful. So who is he? I don't know. You are seeing him, experiencing him. Listen carefully. You are seeing him, experiencing him. Suppose I show you this flower. Not many people have seen this flower. What is this? I don't know. What is it? I don't know. You are seeing it. Meaning, seeing is not knowing. You hear a sound, tiger roaring. Oh, what is that noise? I don't know. Understand? So, even though you are experiencing continuously, you don't know many things. What many things? Nothing. Until it is given a name. Listen carefully. It is given a name. So, I did not have a name. I did not know who is this fellow. Now they give it a name, Ram. So, my mother also is a guru, because he gave it a name and introduced me that this is me and this is Ram. Listen. Like that, this is your house. This is village. With that I shall stop. When he is giving me this knowledge, this is Ram, we say he gave me this knowledge. But before the knowledge was given to me, this body was a part of the universe. Remember yesterday's example. How many dimensions you have? That picture is there still? Okay, so that picture is there. Just look at it. A child is born. Mummy gave me a name. Papa gave me a name. Ram. Okay? Before I was introduced to that, this body was part of the entire universe. Macrocosm. The moment you said, this is me and this is Ram, now it is separate from the universe. So this knowledge, that ignorance about this body, one who removed it and introduced me to this body, ignorance about this place who removed it, naming it my village or the town, Madurai, what are they doing? In reality, they are isolating me from the universe. Separating this small little place called Madurai from the entire universe. Now I am a Madurai man with a name called Ram, son of Krishnamurti. So this knowledge that they gave it to me, is it ignorance? They gave it, they named this place. But because of that, now I am losing my infinity identity and getting condemned to a finite identity. So this is bringing in light to my life or ignorance, darkness to my life? No, understand. Thereby don't be sarcastic or feel that all these people are giving me ignorance. Don't say that. In the relative world, this is what will happen to us. They'll introduce me to my village. Then geography. This is your state, Tamil Nadu. This is your country, India. Understand? This is your country, India. Your continent, Asia. This is the solar system. This is the planet Earth. There are 9 planets. In all this naming, universe has no place. Are you getting that point, please? Universe has no place because we are now introduced to the parts. The whole, the totality is hiding. And when I take myself to be Ram, Krishnamurti's son, Madurai, Tamil Nadu, what is that? India, Asia, what is happening, you know that? I am completely different from the rest of humanity. Before I was branded with a name, branded with a home, branded with a country or a continent. This was one with the universe. I may not be aware, but I was one with the universe. Are you getting that point, please? But the moment you are wedded to a name, this is me, Ram, this is my name, my father, my country, my continent. These limitations will bring you heavy problem later on in life. The body does not die, listen carefully. This is amazing. The body never dies. Because the body made out of 5 elements, space, air, fire, water, earth. Made out of 5 elements because it comes out of the elements, it goes back to the elements. To make the story short, breathing stops, air goes to air. You are alive and walking. Breath becomes air. You are dead. Body is dead. Heat goes back to the fire. Dead body becomes cold. That body you keep it because the water it becomes bloating. Put it in the furnace, dehydration. Water goes to water. Now, one urn full of ashes. When you are alive, 6 feet space, now 1 foot space. You sprinkle that ashes on the earth or in the water. Earth goes to earth, ashes go to the earth. and the space goes back to space. So, this physical body, did it come out of this universe or come into this universe? Simple thing, friends. This body never comes into this universe. Because if you say the body is born new in this universe, please think of it, if you say born new into this universe, with every body born, new matter shall be born. With the body dead, as though the matter is gone. No, it is against law of conservation of matter and energy. Matter can neither be created nor be destroyed. So with the birth of a person, no new matter is added. With the death of the person, matter is not depleted. The law of conservation. That is the totality. Like a wave born of the ocean, sustained by the ocean, unto the ocean is go back. For the wave-like existence, for few minutes, 1 or 2 minutes, is it separate from the ocean? It is born of the ocean, sustained by the ocean, unto the ocean it goes back. Meaning, it was never separated from the ocean to go back to the ocean. So there is no birth for the ocean wave, there is no death for the wave. It is only a change in the ocean. Same thing human body. Human body is an elemental wave, a wave of elements, space, air, fire, water, earth, converted to the egg in the mummy, sperm in the papa, sperm and egg meet, body is born. Growing inside the mother's womb. It comes from the womb, but doesn't come into the universe. Everything was happening in the universe. So the matter, understand. The ocean dancing in its own glory. The wave is born, growing, dissipated. As though born, as though gone. But really there is no birth, no death. For the body, there is no birth and death. Just a marvelous dance of the elements. But it's just not an element. As yesterday as we saw, consciousness is there. Conscious body. Okay? Now think. Now instead of introducing me, that the universe is here, they tell I am the body only. So somebody teaches, this is my home, this is my Madurai, this is my village, this is my city. So when they are giving me this identity, are they giving me the knowledge of myself or adding to the ignorance of the self? As I told you, there are two types of ignorance. Ignorance about the whole creation, material universe, subtle thoughts, and then ignorance about myself, who I am. All the gurus, those who are dispelling the darkness of ignorance about the Pancha Mahabhuta creation, the 5 elements, about the trees, they are removing the darkness by giving them name. This is hibiscus, this is alamaram, this is the ficus religiosa, this is neem tree, this is mango tree, botany, this is fish, this is shark, this is frog, this is whale, aquatic animals, this is clay, this is gems, jewels, all about the material universe. Air, fire, air, oxygen, hydrogen, about that. When they're introducing me to these things, listen carefully. You know everything about the universe. But nobody tells me anything about myself. Rather, when they teach me botany to take away the ignorance of the botanical vegetable kingdom, you are taking away the ignorance of the vegetable kingdom, but giving me an identity, I am a botanist. You are taking away the ignorance of the animals, zoological world, I have become a zoologist. You are taking away the ignorance of the gems and the jewels and these different precious and semi-precious rocks. I become a geologist. You take away the ignorance of my learning to dance. You become a dancing guru. I become a dancer. You are my singing guru. I am a singer. You are my cooking guru. I am a cook. You are a basketball guru, I am a basketball player. You understand? Everything people teach me gives me an identity, and this identity, the fund of identity, never ending. It's like in a wardrobe you have 1,000 dresses. Every identity you pick up, that becomes a dress to cover you, not to uncover. Suddenly, you had no identity as a child, you had no identity, you picked up one. Ramu, Madurai, Tamilian, Indian. In Tamilian also so many caste creed. Okay. Indian, believer, non-believer. Once you are educated into going to the university studies, that study, that gives us a solid ahankar, and that is the job of the education. What does the education do? My favorite quotation: it rescues the individual from mass of collectivity and gives him a definite identity. That is how sociology will define education. It rescues the individual from mass of collectivity and gives him a definite identity. Until you are educated, you are one among the 8 billion Tom, Dick, Harrys. Once you are educated, who are you? Yes, Mr. or Miss so-and-so, then PhD, postgraduate, graduate. So this education, information, rescues us, separates us from the mass of anonymity. From the whole, you are part of the whole humanity and gives you a definite identity. Now you are a PhD, no more human being. You are made to look at yourself, please. We are made to look at ourselves through the so-called informations. My name, my parentage, my village, my town, my state, my country, my continent, my planet. So you can fight with the Martians and other star people also. Then I go to education. Scientist, artist, painter, geologist, zoologist, artificial intelligence, professionals. You understand? How many roles you have picked up? I'm a man, I'm a woman, white, black, green, yellow, rich or poor, Indian, American, Australian, Russian. Think. Educated, uneducated, scientist, painter, musician, cook, runner, climber, swimmer, young, old, adult, healthy, sick, dying, believer, non-believer, non-believer, believer, helpless. How many identity? When you are given this galore, this whole gamut of it, the whole collective, huge group of identities, that gives you knowledge about yourself or ignorance about yourself. You suddenly don't know who you are. Because you are too many. How many identities you have got? Too many identities. Now I forgot who am I. Identity crisis. Are you getting that point? Identity crisis. So this so-called relative gurus with the good intention of giving us knowledge, what they are doing is literally hardening this ignorance, complicating this ignorance. Why? Because the education rescues me from the mass of collectivity, anonymity, and gives me a definite identity. No more I am the one among the 8 billion uneducated, uninformed people, PhD, graduate, postgraduate. Further you add, what is that identity, that visiting card? Visiting card is nothing about who you are, but everything about what you have. The phone number that you have, the position that you have, nothing is you. The degree that you have, the job that you have, the post that you hold, everything, nothing about you. That is how people get married also. Marriage advertisement. What is marriage advertisement? You advertise all things you have. The money that you have, loan that you have, don't show. Money that you have, position that you have, citizenship that you have, job that you have, but never show angry, short-tempered, jealous, alcoholic, shopaholic, shopping is religion, short-tempered, right? Girl, boy, short-tempered, alcoholic, jealous. Girl, shopaholic, alcoholic, angry, suspicious. How many boys or girls will come to marry you? Don't tell who you are. You shall have nobody in the world. So show all that you have, the body that you have. Cover it up, beautiful dress, inside ugly. Positions are dresses, covers you up. They marry your position. When you are talking alone, companionship, you are having a close companionship, dresses are not there. Your roles are dropping out. The man meeting a woman, woman meeting a woman, friend meeting a friend, person meeting a person. Then you discover, so angry. Oh, why did I marry him? This girl is really crazy, always movie, this or that or that. So you first marry or relate for what you have, later on you discover who you are or who the other person is. Too late. To get out of it, half of your income has to go. Just I was reading now. Anyway, I don't have time for that. Whole life, the entire humanity is busy using, maneuvering, negotiating, dealing with all the false identities. Hundreds and thousands of false identities. That is why everybody is tired. Educated is as much tired as being uneducated. Powerful is as much tired as being powerless. Employed is as much tired as being unemployed. Married is as much tired as being unmarried. Everybody tired. In between you sometimes forget. Watch a movie, see something, hear something, touch something, taste something, smell something, you forget your roles. That is why everybody escape. Nobody understands, nobody wants to be with himself. Nobody wants to be with his mind, because if you are with your mind, you shall be driven crazy. That is why eyes open, chalo, see the movie, see this, hear this, touch this, taste this. Only when a dead tired, come to sleep. Or else what will happen? You have to face your mind, 5-star hotels, escapism. Music, dance, games, bhajan, kirtan, escape. So you come for meditation, escaping from something. What is this? I am going to mountains. I am going somewhere. You can go anywhere, friends. You cannot escape your own mind. It has to come with you. Your memories will come with you. You can leave your father, mother, brother, job, country, continent, even this planet you leave and go. Your memories will go with you. The mortality of your body will go with you. So you carry that. What is that you are carrying? Thousands of different fake knowledge, fake identity that has been given to me by many, many good, well-intentioned gurus. My mother only told me that is what she knew, so she did it. My father, your friends, understand that principle, friends. Don't get angry with anybody. They have given whatever they have given. If I am so smart, I better learn how to use it. That is why the confusion is not in the roles, the confusion is not in the world, the confusion is not with anything. Each one of us are confused within ourselves. I don't know who I am. But because of the pride and the ignorance and arrogance of this ahankar, the I, it will not accept that it doesn't know anything. Will you tell anybody? How are you? Fine. Little dig, you will be miserable. Everybody. And you want to know everything about other person. How is he miserable, how is he stupid. Your thing, hidden. Keep it hidden. Everybody wants to know other person's weakness. Their weakness, understand. So the one thing is really troubled is I. Are you getting that point? Roles, listen, roles have no problem. Actor has the problem. I, who is identifying with every role, depending on the type of role, that type of problem. A political role, political problem. Religious role, religious problem. Social role, social problem. Educated person's role, educated person's problem. Player's role, player's problem. Cook's role, cook's problem. Husband's role, husband's problem. Wife's role, wife's problem. Any role related complications shall be there. And since you are playing thousands of roles, in fact, friends, every thought is a role. Every condition of the body is a role. So thousands of roles, you have got so many problems. The eye is singed. The eye is scorched. Tired. But since everybody is like that, c'est la vie, like in French they will say, this is life. Everybody will say, this is life. Anybody says, I have this problem, oh, you are special about this is what life is. Nobody shall say, are you really tired? Yes, come on. This I who is having all the problem, we shall tell you about the I. That person becomes Guru. The Guru. The Guru will not change your roles, not dismiss you. Please understand, friends, because it is so, Mahadeva, it is so commonplace. Drop your roles. Na mata, na pita, na guru, na dayavam, na ham, na this, nothing. Arey, what are you dismissing everybody? Why are you dismissing everybody? Which one is easy? Dismissing one fellow, you, the individuality, or dismissing everybody in this universe? Because the people who are giving us information, they are always teaching us how to win over other people. Competition, comparison. You must be the top man in the street. Why? Why can't they be as they are? We shall see that, friends. Understand. You think your personal universe, there will be peace. When you don't know what to be, each thought drowns you, overwhelms you, drives you crazy. My brother cheated me. My wife is horrible. My husband is like that. My job is like this. When I was a child, it was far better. Now this is a marriage. Why did I get into this? My friend is like this. Who is creating a world war inside you? Are you a person absolutely at rest with yourself? This is what Rama asked to Vasishtha. Kadaham visrantim neshyami meru srunga ibambuda. I am so overwhelmed, overtaken, drowning in the million moods and anxieties and roles of many kinds, O Lord. I am tired. When shall I find kadaham visrantim neshyami? When shall I find absolute repose? And gives an example. Meru srunga ambudaiva. Like in the peak of the mountain, when the clouds come and rest, it looks as though they are perched for eternity. Eternity in front, nowhere to move. When shall I find that type of bliss? I am so peaceful. Appa, thank you, God. The whole world is drowning me. The whole world and the memories are torturing me. Vasishtha did not say, renounce the world, get rid of the creation, get away from everything. No, you have no business. When your leg hurts, he gives a beautiful example. When your feet hurt because you are walking on the scalding hot asphalt road, it is freezing because of the walking on the ice or the snow. It is pricked because you are walking on the thorns. Rama, what shall you do? Shall you cover the entire world with the entire surface of the earth with leather? Or cover your feet? If you cover your feet, which is easier, covering your feet or cover everything on the world? Covering the whole earth with leather is impossible, impractical. Impossible because so much leather is not available. How many persons do you kill? Why don't you kill yourself and on your skin you put it? Impossible. So much of carpeted area, you can't carpet the whole world. And impractical because you need grassy surface, sandy surface, ice, snow, glaciers. You need every type of surface. Better cover your little feet. So wherever you walk, you feel the softness of the leather. Oh, my mother, my father, everybody is bothering people. So change your mother, change your spouse, change your house, change everybody. Everybody complains. My mother doesn't change, my father is like that, my brother is like that. Nobody shall say, I am a rascal. Nobody shall say that. Which one is easier? To change yourself or to change everybody else in the world? The so-called rich, arrogant and powerful sit down there. They will not change. Everybody must change because they are giving money, I am powerful. You change. Poor thing. Okay. So this person who helplessly changes around a maniac, by the time he has put all his energy to change, this fellow has changed. He changes his expectations. You understand? If you have got a maniac in your house, you are out. If you have a maniac inside you, meaning the crazy I, he wants to change his thought, change his house, change his spouse. Who wants to change? Your body wants to change? I want my body to be like this. Why don't you change to somebody who has no expectations? Keep the body healthy. Not artificial going under the seizure, cosmetic surgery, and nose is like that, tail is like that, that one is like that. What is that for? Why? Because visible body, you want to make it beautiful. Invisible mind, ugliest, ugliest, ugliest. You can't even sleep nicely. So, understand, hundreds and thousands of gurus, they have taught us. And everybody has given me an identity which is a fake identity because it does not really talks about me. It gives me a role. So one who talks to me, the ignorance, the individual, as to who I am, that person we call as the Guru. Whereby he is not removing your dresses. He is not taking away dismissing your roles. But helping you to understand what is this word I means. Nobody introduces us to that. Please see how it is. Suppose you are a baby now, okay? Be a baby. I show you this fruit. Do you know what it is? What will be 3 year old? Malum nahi hai, jani nahi, mere ko malum nahi hai. What is this? What is this? Right. Suppose you tell him, this is coconut. Listen, coconut. Oh, very good. The child knows coconut. So somebody, 1 or 2 years after in school, somebody asked him, South India, you see every year coconut, but suppose you are North India, he say, have you seen coconut? What is coconut? Because they don't have trees, nothing. What is coconut? Hey, I know coconut. Have you eaten coconut? Eaten? How can you eat that stupid fruit? Because this is coconut, no. The friend or the father or the mother or the somebody else, whoever introduces, he is your guru. Whoever introduces to whatever. Somebody introduces drugs also, drug guru. Anger also, anger guru. Any nonsense, whatever you are introduced to. Relative gurus are millions. That is why that guru word has become a bad word. Real guru is one who introduces you to yourself. Atmajnana guru, Brahmavidya guru. Others are all consultants. They teach you to collect some money from you. This guru, Brahmavidya guru, there is nothing. You want to give something? For God's sake, for your sake, give your ignorance and go. Be happy. After that, your choice. The best things of life comes free, friends. Space comes free. Air comes free. Water comes free. Earth comes free. Fire comes free. Immortality comes free. Happiness comes free. It is with us all the time. For every other thing you have to work hard. For self-knowledge, nothing. For happiness, nothing. Because that's your nature. But what people do? For happiness, working hard. For business, praying. How beautiful. What a headache. Anyway, so the coconut eaten? No. Can you eat that fruit? Yes. Why? The father did not introduce him properly. This is coconut. Oh, the child said, yes. No. You remove the thing, the upstairs, the cover. When you remove, so this is what? Coconut, right? When you remove, what happens? Where is this gone? The cover, the coir, gone. So what is this? Coconut. Suppose one fellow says, I have seen coconut. This one cannot eat. So he goes looking at this, he also goes away. You have seen coconut? Yes. So both will fight. Coconut is with the skin. that is coconut, because he has not seen this one. The other fellow who has seen this shell with the coconut shell, he shall say, this is not coconut, that is not coconut, this is coconut. Because he doesn't know that this was inside this. The other fellow didn't know that it was covered with this. So both will fight each other. One is a believer, both are believer, they have seen, you see. But what have they have seen? All cover. Kill each other. Like we kill ourselves in the name of countries. India for Indians, Pakistan for Pakistanis, Turkey for Turkey, Europeans, America for Americans. And these religious, these politicians who have become religious gurus, think of it, politics is new religion, they assert it. This is our line of control. True. So all over all the politicians in the world, they stay in the war room. Foot soldiers go to fight and get killed. These fellows must be sent to the front. They will never wage a war. Anyway, friends, coming after that. So, two people are arguing. This is coconut, other person says, this is coconut. Kill each other. Suppose the father introduces, no, break it. Yep. So this is a coconut. Broke. Karate master, okay. That is how miracles take place. Already broken and kept. Right? For God's sake, don't be a joker. It's so simple. Now you break it. When you break it, these white things, water also came out. Oh, yo. I had seen coconut, but I never seen water inside. I never thought there is something white. And what is that white thing? Can we eat? Yes, eating. Oh, right. So what is the real coconut? This is coconut. This is also coconut. This is also coconut. The shell or the kernel? Coconut. So the real coconut is inside, because of which the whole fruit is named. We as human beings were born exactly like that. Did somebody create that kernel? Or it came with the coconut? Here, one cover, body. You have seen the body. You know the name, but you don't know anything about that person. Where fellow may be a mafia, terrorist, richer than the richest man. How do you know about it? Looking at the body, can you say, you look like a rich man, you look like a poor man, you look like a PhD, you look like an engineer, you look like somebody, look like a prime minister? The capacity to get this knowledge is already inherent in us. The body is here with sense organs. You can see, hear, taste, touch, have the informations. That capacity is already given to you. Lucky you are not mentally challenged, physically challenged. Even for a mentally challenged, physically challenged, also the same consciousness is there, but mechanical disorder. Manufacturer's defect. Some children, born for no fault of their manufacturer's defect. Before being born, something happened, delayed, oxygen did not go through. Genetical mistakes, because of which some child is born in some particular way. But that does not mean they are not conscious. Conscious entity. But the body is like that. Sometimes somewhere happens, somebody falls down, hits the head, blind get back the sight. Don't consider it miracles. There is nothing called a miracle, friend. The whole universe is a miracle, and there is nothing called a miracle. Unless there is a possibility, you cannot do it. By chance, something triggers. Somebody can be cured. Placebo. You know that? Placebo in English. For medicine, some people are given. The other day it came with beautiful studies nowadays. The person was told, this is your medicine, it will cure you. The person started taking it. I should have kept that piece of news there. Like that, many news are there, He was given and he was cured. He believed, he was going through, it's a real story. He was really going through pain. Then somebody told him, there is a particular medicine, if you take it, it will be cured. But it's not available in this country. This man will always go and tell his doctor, if that medicine will come, I will be cured. If that medicine will be cured. This doctor is a very sensible person. Then he said, okay. Didn't tell him anything. He said, that is not available here. Then he brought some type of a powder or something like that and told, sir, he put a nice cover on that with a medicine name and he, sir, you are lucky. One person had this, take it. The person took it. In 1 month time he was cured of that, marks were coming all over, it was completely gone. He was so happy. Then some person who was trying on that placebo, he published that report. That in the name of the medicine they were giving some chalk powder and that has cured. So the people who are cured because the placebo effect, they want to take the credit how the placebo works. This man, the moment he knew that that was not the medicine, he was so disappointed, few days the disease came back. Same marks came back. Have you been ever disturbed by an emotion? Somehow you suspect, nobody loves me. Nobody loves me. She doesn't care for me. He doesn't care for me. And see what happens to your body? It will go crazy. I am no more desirable. I am no more wanted. Nobody likes me. Have that beautiful feeling inside, your body will go crazy. It will be every possible physical nonsense shall appear inside you. But suppose you find love, somebody loves you, they adore you. Wow, fantastic. That is why people who fall in love, they fall in love. They don't rise, they fall in love. And they are out. Because who is loving you, suppose he or she withdraws, you are in the deep well. You are just not well, you are in the deep well. That is why love yourself. And that is not injunction. Because you are the happiness, you are the love. We shall see that. That is the ultimate teaching. So when you have that type of mind, I'm not wanted, not like that, what will happen? Who has introduced us to the mind? Only fruit. Everybody, body oriented. ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಪಾವ ಸಾಬಿಡ್ದೇ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೀ ಎప్పుడు ಐಟಿ ಹೊಡ್ಯಾರು ಗುಂಡು ಆಡ ನಲ್ಲದಿ ಏನು ಬಾಬು ಏನು ಏನು have you seen anybody tells you to eat less? Right? Think. Mentally you are disturbed. You also go on eating, drinking, smoking, doing everything, drugs. For the happiness of the eye, the body is tortured and tormented by overeating, greediness, crime, possessiveness, insecurity. Are you getting that point? I want to be happy. How? Eating. Who gets the impact of the eating? Body. I want to be happy. I am so miserable. I am not in a mood to eat. You are not taking care of the body dries up. Two extremes. All because of you. Your body, if you don't take care, who shall take care? Think, friends, it all comes with this knowledge. You can live with somebody, you can live for somebody. You can eat with somebody, you cannot eat for somebody. You can walk with somebody, you cannot walk for somebody. You can study with somebody, but you cannot study for somebody. Understand? You have to do it. So nobody introduces us to the coconut, this fruit. Completely, this coconut, how do you call it in English? Koira, whatever, the cover. You see this? Still you are not satisfied. You try to eat it, your teeth will break. So people who try to live with the thoughts only, tooth breaks. This fellow is already useless, body. You are now eating with this. Break that barrier. Comes the fruit. Appa. Food to eat, water to drink, satisfaction. Now think, friends. Who shall you call as the guru? Who introduces the coconut to coconut? With the cover? Without the cover? There will be fighting. But the person who sees this one, satisfied, hunger is gone, thirst is gone, everything, just relatively so beautiful. Hunger is gone, that is gone. And when these people are fighting, shut up, what are you fighting this cover for? What are you fighting this shell for? Take this. There shall be no fight. Are you getting that clearly? There has to be two types of guru. Relative things, there will be million gurus. Never ending. And you have to be grateful to them because I didn't come with music, you taught me music. I didn't come with mathematics, you gave me mathematics. I didn't come with basketball and football and these things, you taught me. So everybody is grateful to everybody, millions of people. Your gratitude has to be there. And along with it, competition will be there, comparison also will be there. You can't escape that competition and comparison. Who is better, who is lesser? Listen. In Atma Vidya, the ahankar, the I thought. One who teaches. Because when you get this relative knowledge, the inevitable impact or the consequence, the result is individuality. Getting botany knowledge is just not over. I am botanist. I want to be a zoologist. Because I, as I am with some identity, I am not happy with it. I want to be a botanist, zoologist. I, as I am with little thing, not happy with it, I must be the millionaire, billionaire, young president. I must be the husband of the most beautiful woman. I must be the wife of the most powerful man. I want to be father or children of this and that. So, your greatness must depend upon who your father is, your mother is, what your degree is, what your job is, who is your husband, who is your wife, what dogs you have, which area you live in, what God you believe in, what God you do not believe in. You understand what you are doing? You are making yourself a prisoner. Religious practices, exotic practices. I go there on midnight, everybody dancing, everybody jumping, everywhere there, and you go there, what, no prasadam also is available. Are bhai, have you come to eat prasadam or be yourself? Dance, jump, run, exotic stuff for what? You choose. Who am I to say? If there is a fake. There is only one genuine identity. And what is that? Self. And everybody is genuine. Your roles can never be genuine. Your roles shall give you fake identity. That is why, how long can you be president of the country? Ex-president, right? And the fellow also shamelessly write ex-president, right? Ex-MP, mutal person, you know. Why don't you write Miss so-and-so or Mr. so-and-so, ex-youth? How many people will come to you? You can say ex-Miss Universe, Mr. Universe. Right? Who will come to you? Ex. Fake. You can't hold on to it. But giving me fake identity, they are making money on me. Oh my God. That is where the relative gurus, when they pretend to be the guru, life is finished. The business counselor, the psychology counselor, little advisor, a little more person, a little more articulate and read few books. He knows Sanskrit also, Latin also, some mumbo-jumbo language. So he says, I am the one I can give you. And why secretive? In the midnight only, early morning when nobody is waking up. Person to person only I will give it to you. And you must keep it a secret. You should never tell it to anybody, because I tell the same thing to everybody. Guru. Fake. Understand. One who introduces you to yourself, and who it can be that person? The person who is aware of himself. As you are listening, if you are smart enough, intelligent enough, you can right away grasp what are the things which are fake in you, fake identity, and which is genuine. Close your eyes. Every idea about yourself, whoever has given, with all good intentions, they are our gurus, respectful. Mother, father, school teachers, friends, advisors, even the person who has initiated me into something wrong. As a child, you might have been misled by people. Even that also is an education. Introduces you to drugs, some nonsense here and there. But you understood the limitations of it. Every role, understand. How are you functioning? You are using all the information that is given to you, thinking it is yours and authentic. That is not authentic. They have told you happiness is in money, in position, in sensation. Then you go on searching for, craving for, grabbing, organizing sensations of many kinds, possessions of many kinds, practices of many kinds. Everywhere you are disappointed. First touch, first moment, first night, first day, first moment of any new experience must be absolutely tremendous. But in time, you get tired. The child is always excited because he is not yet tired. He has not yet learned to be bored and tired. adults have expectations. If it doesn't happen in first stroke, tired. But some are never tired. The games, the food, the money, the power, they continue. So when you get tired, you ask, what is this? Who I am? If you ask your mother, she will say, you are my son. Ask your friends, don't worry about it. Nobody has got all the answers. Go to religion. Wait until you die. The heavens only. Follow my path. You change your habit, change your food, change your sitting posture, change your breathing. Why don't you tell me who I am? Why are you changing things that I have? And that is why when people convert, why should you change from one belief to another belief, yet another belief? Why do you change from one belief to yet another belief? One citizenship to yet another citizenship, one job to yet another job, one spouse to yet another spouse. Nothing will solve the problem. The person who is changing, converting, dismissing, that person I. One who teaches us about myself, I. Atmagi Vidya Guru reveals the truth to myself, because he reveals, he doesn't give it, because you are already with it. I told you, we don't come with physics, chemistry, mathematics. So somebody has to give it to me. But when you are stepping into this class, you are bringing yourself. The teacher just reveals it. Such people are rare. They have been made rare, because even if such a genuine person is bursting in his head, exploding in his mind, shouting in the top of the universe, he shall be drowned in the pandemonium. The whole world advertises, go to this beach, go to Amazon, go to Himalayan mountain, go to Las Vegas, go to wherever, Atlantic City, go to India, go to this. Everybody is traveling. In that there is a whisper, go to yourself. Nonsense. What does he say? Go to myself. I am always I to myself. Doesn't understand. See for yourself. What is that something that has remained with you from the moment of your birth to this moment now? That is your genuine companionship. Your self, Chetana, consciousness. Aham Atma Sarva Bhutaya Sahistita. Hey Arjuna, I am the self in all the beings. Aham Adischa Madhyamcha Bhutanam Antarevacha. I am the beginning, the middle and the end. That is what you see in yourself. You can also say the same thing. Aham Atma. Me and the self, one and the same. In the beginning, in the middle, in the end, is all the same. And everybody is same. Nobody is lesser or greater. So that person is a guru to whom this full moon is dedicated. That does not mean he is more important than others. He is as important as others, because if you don't start with ignorance, how are you going to come to knowledge? So don't make him up a god or better than others. But that somebody helps us to recognize ourselves. Gratitude. Instead of drowning on the thousands of fake identities, be one genuine you as you are. Thank you, friends. Just see this and this knowledge of myself. How easy it is, we shall see in the afternoon, the next 2 days also. We have time, no problem. But see, this is the tradition, Guru. You come to appreciate yourself. Not to pick up a new name, new practice, new belief, new God. This conversion business is no good. That's why in Sanatana Hindu tradition they don't convert anybody. Converting means from one role to another role. How can you converting yourself to yourself? Just introduce him to himself. Thereafter let him play with any role. How does it matter? You change your dresses for different occasions. Do you change your body? Relatively. What is this conversion? Okay? It's so sweet. Please think it over. We shall see in the afternoon. Namaskar.